Yay, super exciting time to be in Africa because Obama is giving us a visit there. He kicked off his visit to Africa with a trip to South Africa to see the ailing Nelson Mandela. He actually went as far as to going to Cape Town to see Robben Island, where Nelson Mandela was imprisoned for 27 years. He actually took the time to fraternize with Desmond Tutu. So you can see he was doing quite a bit of brand building, trying to help everyone remember that America is good, America is our hero, America is our saviors, America is humanitarian, and please forget about what happened with the NSA and the whole cyber stalking thing, and we forgive you. His trip to South Africa, it was met with some resistance. There were some people who were actually using the name No Obama to protest against Obama visiting Mandela, and they just felt that he wasn't the kind of person that Nelson Mandela should be exposed to during this kind of difficult time for him. But anyway, apart from that, Obama is also going to be in Senegal and Tanzania. He would have gone to Kenya, which is his birthplace, and which obviously, not his birthplace, but which is his heritage, and which would have enormous trade potential for the USA. But their president is a wanted man by the ICC, so he won't go there. I mean, this trip, it's gonna test Obama's ability to balance, because on the one hand, he needs to visit Mandela, he needs to give the appearance that he's taking care of Africa, that America is good and they want to extend their hand to the dark continent. But on the other side, he has to balance the fact that he wants to keep up with the Chinese. America has been very aware of the Chinese presence in Africa, and I suppose maybe it's building to a level that America can't take, and now they feel that they need to step in and kind of redistribute that power in Africa. America's on the downside. Actually, the Chinese have the upper side because they're not very picky about who they deal with. Whoever is willing to give it up, that's where they'll go. While as America has stated, they'll only deal with countries where corruption is at a minimum, where human rights abuses are at a minimum. Good luck with finding that country. I actually find it very interesting why he chose Senegal. Senegal, I can understand. They're doing so well for themselves on the west coast. They're definitely, together with Ghana, such a beacon of light in that part of Africa. But Tanzania, it's still a bit of a conundrum to me, but I'm sure we'll find out pretty soon. I mean, it's really interesting because Obama came and he gave a speech about how he feels that African resources are being plundered and Africa is being exploited. He didn't mention any names, but he meant the Chinese. But I'm really curious to think, does he actually believe that we believe America wants to do otherwise? I mean, you're coming here for the main reason that you want to trade. There are other places you could go, but with Africa, we all know it's easier to get more for less. And so I feel like he could have skipped that part of his speech and not taking us for granted, or not actually made us think that we're too stupid to see through that. Africa is still relatively unventured territory for America when it comes to a trade and building economic ties with. That's not aid, because of course there's been a lot of aid given by America and we should be thankful for that. So it's really interesting to see how much America wants to catch up to the Chinese. How deep in their pockets are Americans willing to go to establish a presence in Africa? I'm very curious to see what kind of trade and economic ties they'll establish. I want to see how far they take this. So yeah, let's keep our eyes open and let's see how far this will go. Okay, so thank you for listening. Bye.